Come on, bud. Yeah! Yeah, man, you're the man.
Get the blueberries. Go get them. Go get them. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah! Yeah! Come on, JJ.
You're a baby.
All right, man. Bye-bye.
Hi, my name is Jeff D'Angelo. This is my wife, Cadis, and I'm going to tell you about my little miracle man, JJ. As a first-time parent, I mean, I was nervous, like I guess you'd expect anybody to be, but I was excited. I was ready for my best friend, and I know I loved him so much before he was even born.
All I wanted to be was a mom. I first discovered something was wrong was when he was born and there was no crying. My instincts were right when he was rushed to the NICU.
I mean, I didn't know what to expect as a dad. You know, the only thing I think I did know was that the babies are supposed to cry, and he didn't. So we knew something wasn't right, and it, I guess, kind of spiraled from there. It's super hard when you know something's different or wrong about your son, and you can't really help. This has basically affected our lives in just about every way. The relationships you have with people, you know, your outlook on life.
So he missed every single milestone, even beginning with the ability to suck at birth. I worked hard with him every day, brought him to a lot of therapists and doctors, and honestly, I just wish we could have froze time. I just spent my time flying him across the world trying to search for answers with different doctors.
We'd watched a YouTube video and reached out to this doctor in Connecticut who did this testing called whole exome sequencing. It's a new technology. It wasn't really available for everyone, and we had to fight with our insurance to get it covered. So it was a real long process to get an answer that we wanted. CHAMP1 is so rare that it doesn't even have a name. CHAMP stands for chromosome alignment maintaining phosphoprotein, and basically what we know now is if you have a mutation to this gene, you have a loss of function of this protein that's important for neurological development. As a new family, you get this diagnosis and there's not a lot of information out there available, and the doctor can't tell you about it. So you're sort of left to your own devices. We're in a very, very dark place. It really rocked our world. I love my son no matter what, and if nothing changes, he's still my best friend. He's still the center of our world.
What this meant for me and my family when we got the diagnosis, it just gave us a mission and a purpose to help not only find a treatment and cure for him, but for kids like him.
The goal has always been the same since day one, and we just hope that we could find something soon that can impact or change the course of his life.
One of JJ's biggest milestones was the ability to be able to walk independently. For a while, he had to walk with a medical walker and AFOs. I can proudly say that he can walk independently now.
No doctor can assure us of anything, so we went to a few specialists and they said JJ would never sit up. He sat up, you know, he might never walk, and he's running. It's not the most graceful running in the world, but he is running. From meeting these other families, we know that most of the kids are not verbal, and JJ can talk. It's limited, but he could definitely tell you what he wants and get his point across. He's a fighter, and we've been fighting for him since day one, and he's a determined little boy, and we're gonna keep pushing for him to have the most fruitful life he could have.
When we first got diagnosed with CHAMP1, we went online, we saw a family support group online on Facebook, and we immediately joined. And it was encouraging to have other families that are fighting the same fight to help their kids too. I'm hoping as a group we can help the researchers push on towards a cure for our kids.
The hope and the goal has always been from day one that this will impact my son's life.
We're so overwhelmed with gratitude. We've had a handful of strangers that have fundraised on behalf of us in our local community. We've had so many people that we've never met show up for fundraisers and just support our little boy and research for our kids.
We're super grateful for the support and the encouragement. How people can help or make a difference is to get involved. Research is so expensive, beyond what anyone could imagine. And there's been life-changing results for other rare diseases, so we know this technology and the science is on the cusp. Anything that would impact my son, any meaningful change would be worth it to me. Maybe that's not a full cure, even though that's what we're hoping for, but anything that would make a difference in his life would be well worth it for me and for any of these families that are going through what we're going through. One day, there's gonna be a treatment or a cure for kids affected with CHAMP1. The hope and the goal has always been from day one that this will impact my son's life. It may be a future generation of kids that reap the benefits of this, but it's been our goal and our mission that we're gonna fight, we're gonna push the science, we're gonna get the research community involved, and we're gonna do everything we can to make sure this is happening as fast as possible.